All right, welcome back, Entertainment Daily lovers. We are back with more. All right, so if you all remember, Korra had explained about some of the things that is actually going on behind the scene that people really don't know about, that she has not even spoken about. But she feels like she's been poked enough that she decided to mention one or two things that her ex is actually doing. And one of those things that Korra obidi mentioned was about the passport of their second child, Athena. We are going to be discussing that in this video. Welcome back, Entertainment Daily lovers. If you're just joining us for the first time, do not forget to subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you will catch up on all the hot and juicy gist. That being said, let's get right into the video right about now. Okay, so now we all know that the new thing that Justin is doing, first of all, was the tell-all. He did part 1 to part 13 and then Justin stopped. Now Justin has started putting back videos, live streams actually, back to back. According to him, he's trying to tackle the ex-wife that has been talking about him for so long. So he said he is actually trying to prove to the world that there is this manipulation tactics that Korra is using, and he's going to be exposing Korra and prove to the world that what he has been saying is the truth right from day one. So we will take a listen to what Justin had to say, because Korra, in her own live stream, mentioned that Justin Dean refused to sign the little one's passport, so the little one cannot travel with her to Nigeria, even though according to the court rulings she is allowed to take their children actually, to her home country for 2 weeks in a year. But because the little one does not have a passport, she cannot travel with them. There's no way she'll be going with one and leaving the other behind. So she's been trying to get him to sign, but he has refused. But he came out and said, look at how she said this. She just wants to tarnish my image. She just wants people to hate me. She just wants people to not like me. She just wants people to think that I'm such a bad and terrible person. But that's not exactly what happened. So I want to pull up Justin's video and I want to play it so you hear what Justin said happened about the passport situation. So let's take this further a little bit and let's get right into, I think it was somewhere.
That's all I want.
Okay.
I want a life free from rid of you. Then do what you're supposed to do.
Then leave. Stop talking about me.
I have the right to take them to Nigeria for 2 weeks in a year. Sign the passport.
Okay, let's talk about the passport. No, I didn't sign the passport. Why? Because we were currently under CPS jurisdiction, and neither one of us could take the kids out of LA County, let alone to another country. So she couldn't have gone to Nigeria if she wanted to. But she won't tell you the truth, because I must be the villain. Okay? Next.
Get out of my way. Stop trying to demonetize my page. Move on with your psychopathic, narcissistic life. Find a new victim. Leave me alone. I'm no longer your little victim.
No longer you're my little victim. Leave me alone. I have actively been pursuing co-parenting in peace for a long time. For 2 freaking years. And she's claiming to be a victim when she's been online harassing me for 2 years. She doesn't want to move on. The title of the video is We Move. She's not moving anywhere. She's staying in the past on her own deception of herself, trying to convince herself.
You know, from what Mr. Justin is saying right here, I just want to ask the question. From what Justin is describing, he's saying, okay, the court case, or when they had the court case going, they were not supposed to leave LA. Or let's say we understand that. Why is it that up until now, because when Korra was explaining, she did not explain if he had done that. So it seemed like he still is yet to do that. And that's something that I was just listening and waiting for when he would say, okay, yes, it took me so and so time to get our little one passport done, but it was because of this reason or that reason, or the reason he gave us, right? That they were not supposed to, and neither him or his ex-wife Korra were supposed to take the kids out of LA because of what they were facing. That Korra would not come out and said, but Tell us why now, what is going on now. And I just feel like Justin also comes out with all this stuff. He blames, and I'm saying also because Justin will blame the ex for not coming out with the full story whenever she's telling a story. But when you also listen to him, he never tells the full story of how something is actually happening. So 2 and 2 is really not adding up. For example, he came out and even on this video, you heard him saying, leave me alone. Several times he said that, leave me alone, keep my name out of your mouth, don't talk about me, stop making people to not like me, stop sending people to come here and bully me and say all these things. I don't have to talk about you. I wouldn't even talk about you if you stop talking about me. But then when you go back and check their content, check the two of them, what they've been doing, it's actually him that has been talking. It's actually him that has the private group. Okay, so, and in those private group, people that he has fought with, they've talked about how he really tells people how to even remember when he had that conversation with the blogger from Canada. He was telling the blogger how to get his ex-wife's attention. But from the period they divorced up until now, we've never seen such type of video recording or voice note or anything from the ex-wife's side. So how do you claim that you're the one that wants peace? You're the one that wants to keep the name out of your mouth, and you are not able to hold down any relationship? It seems like something is also going on your side, but you are looking for a way to convince everybody that it is 110% the fault of your ex. Everything, the problems that ended your marriage was 110% Korra Obidi's fault. Then after the marriage, now the dragging and the plotting and the backbiting and all of the manipulation and so on and so forth, the narcissistic behavior, you are still claiming that it's all of her. All of these are coming from her side. But the evidences, these are the things we're working with. Evidences that are out there. None of those are pointing toward the ex. So that's when people are saying, you people will see the truth. You want to tell Korra. The thing is, Mr. Justin is doing so much. This man is doing so much that you cannot come out and say you want to defend this man. Where do you start from? Where do you start from? But look, this is just my own opinion. Drop your own opinion in the comment section. No name calling, no insult. Just drop your comment in the comment section. I really want to know what you think about this passport situation. Do you agree with what Mr. Justin just said? Or do you agree with what Korra Obidi said? Because 1 and 2 is not adding up in this particular story. I was really expecting him to come and really broaden, explain very well for us to understand that, okay, because he's always coming out to make us believe that she's a liar. And I feel like if you're going to prove that somebody is a liar, somebody is up to destroying your name or make the internet not like you, then I think you should at least give people enough evidence and things to work with. But never would this man leave you with enough evidence that you will be convinced beyond all reasonable doubt that that's the case. But one thing that we can agree is that he did not sign the little one's passport. So the little one does not have her passport. And if we look at the court documents, you will see when that whole thing ended. So she would have been able to travel after the whole divorce thing. Everything was settled, 50-50 custody and whatnot. But you still don't want to sign. And I don't get it. Look, comment down below. Thank you so very much for watching. And I will see you all on the next one.